Good evening, beloveds. Hello, it's your mystic, Journey Divine, coming to you on this Wednesday evening. It's not often I come to you on the evening, as I usually get my inspiration in the morning when I rise. But I have some juicy downloads to share that I just, How you doing tonight, beautiful beloved? My gods, my goddesses, my kings and queens, my chosen ones collectives, my cross watchers, my dreamers. Yes, today is almost done. The sun is gone, the moon is risen. And although it's winter time, I hope you had the best day that you could, that you deserved. Normally, for me, that would mean the sun, the beach, and a martini. But I digress. How you doing, beloved? Blessed? Yes, you are. So, I closed my eyes. I went to sleep. What did I see? Now, I'm not going to drop names. YouTube ain't going to catch me, and I'm not going to be sued with a defamation lawsuit. But if you figure it out, feel free to put it in the comment section, and I'll give you a thumbs up if you got it right. I went to sleep. I did a little astral traveling, and I ended up with a new bestie. She was a female. She was African American, younger than me. One of my favorite artists. She can sing in more than one genre, so I won't choose one genre to give you a hint. She's multi-talented, is what I'll say. She came to me knowing that I was a spiritualist for help. I don't know if this artist knows that I have a YouTube. I often channel a lot of people that find me in the realm, not necessarily looking for me, but I'm who they find. I welcome them if I can help. Spirit works in mysterious ways. Now, I don't condone. Let me just say, this woman is experiencing some domestic violence in her marriage. But because of shame and guilt, because she divorced this partner once before, only to return and remarry again. Sometimes when you get away, that rejection was God's protection. We often go back when we haven't learned the lesson. But Spirit will make sure to teach you over and over and over again until you get it. And apparently, this young woman's lesson is insecurity and self-worth. Hungry for love. Possibly issues with her father growing up. A mother that was, well, we're going to get into parental, because I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. But because of that, she won't come forth or seek help. Afraid she'll be laughed at. Why did you go back? The warning signs were all there. Maybe you know how people are with their cruel reactions. If you like it, we love it. No one likes to be at the end of a narcissist fist. For he is surely that, in disguise of a loving husband and father. She came to me asking me what should she do. She doesn't want to stay. She doesn't know how to move. This man is knocking her around. Not enough to leave bruises, or if they are there, they're strategically put where we can see them because she's often in the media. And I've noticed that throughout these last couple of 6 months that I've seen her, unlike last year when they were inseparable in the media, now she's in the media alone without him. Raised a red flag for me. I'm going to shuffle some cards while I speak. This is all to say, if you're experiencing domestic violence in your relationship, I don't care if it's physical, mental, verbal, from your children, your mates, your parents, friends, anyone. Because I worked in the industry and I had to deal with elder care victims of violence and greed from their own children, grandchildren even, for money, inheritance. This young woman is the breadwinner. She's the star. That was my dog. And my youngest daughter telling him to be quiet, excuse me. She's a star, famous, always in the limelight. He possibly jealous, envious, feeling small, intimidated, less than, insecure, decides that, I need to stay on top and let her know who's the boss. We'll find these kind of relationships normally, in my experience, when the female is the breadwinner and makes more, when she's more educated, more elevated, she carries herself as a boss. People envy her. Her husband or wife, first time same sex, becomes jealous, envious. Rage pursues them daily. They want to be equal. They want to be as famous, as envied, as acknowledged, but you married a star when you were not. And although they believe that it will bleed into their reality, it doesn't always. It just makes them feel smaller and smaller and covers them up until they feel like they are nothing. And to get the attention of their wife, by any means necessary, they find it through arguments, through fighting, through sending hurtful comments and belittling her. Although she knows she's it. If you stay in it long enough, give away your power, they win. It's like this woman whose shame is causing her to stay stuck in a situation that is begging for her to retreat. It's the label. The labels. The public view that is more important to her than her own welfare. And yes, there are children in the home. Now, this young woman was clear as day. I could reach out and touch her, for in my astral, I feel. I know she was really there. She was present. She spoke to me. Her voice was clear. I was unconscious, asleep, unaware. Not knowing this woman personally, I couldn't have manifested her. I had no reason to. came through. I don't know if she can see this channel, if somehow she's aware of my presence, if she can hear me in the astral. I will sleep again. Please, for the love of God, it's not worth it to stay. There's no love there. Love is not pain. Love does not cause pain. Love does not intentionally strip you and demean you and control you. That's the true meaning of mental instability. If that's what you believe, help needs to be sought. We were riding on a bus together, traveling down the road. I looked out the bus window, only to find a man's body crawling in the street with no head. He was headless. Yet and still, he was coming in the direction of the bus we were on. Does this mean there will be a fight that will lead to a horrible, horrific ending? Will the need for her to protect herself and her children cause her to have to maim this man? I pray not. For she would surely lose her life, if not in the scuffle, life in prison, for no one was aware of this. What are you going to claim was your reason? We know how the police work and paper trails, and we need to know what. But if they were never notified in advance, and this is a one-time occurrence, you took it too far. And now, what do we believe? Do we interrogate the children? They're young. Too young to be witnesses for the court. One of them, anyway. And the other, I don't think she would allow them to use her children in such a way. Wow. I shuffled the deck. I'm going to pull cards directly from the top as they are revealed to me. Aries. Temporary. Heal. This may be a specific message to someone watching. If you're dealing with an Aries, and you're in separation, Spirit is letting you know and confirming for you, it was meant to be temporary. It was meant to teach you a lesson. It was not meant to be long-term. That was not a soulmate. If you walked away, stay away. Because if you return to a relationship, dream says there's only violence waiting on the other end. Because the smile they give you to prove they really have changed and they love you is a lie. It's only to get you back in their grip, so they can control the rest of your life. Spirit wants you to heal and mend. Possibly this has already happened. And you are healing and you are mending. And Spirit wants you to continue with your process. Continue loving yourself. Putting yourself first. Moving on. Spirit has so much more waiting for you. So much better. When we get out, we need to remember why we left. Was it important enough to stay gone? Don't second guess. Don't let your emotions take over from moments of loneliness. These are my next two cards. Take a risk. Wealth. For another viewer watching, you may be interested in an investment, starting a business, a new adventure, a new job, a new opportunity, and you're afraid to make a move. You've been praying about it, thinking about it, overthinking about it. But you've done the research and you put in the work and you don't see anything wrong with this. Spirit says take the risk. Take the risk, baby. You've grown. You're wiser. You're stronger. Take the risk and go for it. There's success and wealth waiting for you in it. Put away your fears and your doubts. You are wise enough to know. Now that you have the gift of discernment, you'll know when, if you need to get out, but you need to get in, then find that out. Take the risk. Then we have October, a new car, planting seeds. You want a new car? Someone was watching. Spirit says, not yet. It's not time yet. It may be because of the economy and the recession we're about to hit. Spirit may be saying, wait for the recession when the prices go way low. And people are dying to sell. To get the best deal possible. So that you won't need credit. And you won't get into debt. October. Spirit saying is your time to go get your new car. And until then, you can make it. You made it this far without it. What's a little more time to make sure it's the best investment for you? Yes. Then we have lack. Chosen one. and the Wheel of Fortune. If you're a chosen one, and most are who are watching my channel, you may be going through what you deem as a season of lack. Winter time, money may not be coming in as quickly as it was during the summer, during the spring where everything was growing. Right now, everything is still. People are not investing. People are not funding. We're so afraid of the recession that people are holding on to saving. Excuse me. And hoarding, because they're afraid that we're going to be without. You may too. But Spirit says, don't wallow in your lack mentality. The Wheel of Fortune is always turning. Always turning. And soon turn in your favor. Spring will come again, and it's right around the corner. And those things you created, your channel, your books, your podcasts, your music, whatever you're trying to put out or that you have put out until now and it hasn't manifested financially, the wheels of fortune are about to turn in your favor. Don't give up. You're right there. Don't give up. Spring come, season of blossoming, blooming, fertility, growth, harvest. Yours is about to be called in. Beloved, hold on. I know it's hard when you want and you don't have, and you need and you believe you don't have. I too am human, and I fall prey to moments of doubt, anxiety, when I see things getting smaller and smaller and smaller and not much to replace. We're human. We're expected to act like God's children sometimes. And we know how children get when they want something, they can't get it. We throw tantrums, and spirits just throw them internally. Yes, we do. But you're right there, beloved. Hold on. Keep creating. Keep coming up with those ideas. Keep writing down your goals. Keep manifesting. Keep forming those rituals. Keep up on your game. The wheels of fortune are turning and your number is about to hit. That may be for someone in particular. Your numbers are about to hit. Big, baby. Yes. Big. I can smell money. I can smell money on somebody. When you get this fortune, feel free to donate to my channel. I don't pay, but I'm just saying. And then we have detox. Patience. The Tower card. And retreat. The way I'm taking these cards is they're all falling out together in separate batches. It's individual messages. Detox. 2022. You may have lost a lot. And I don't mean financially. I mean connections. You lost friends. You lost people. You lost a lover. You decided that in 2023, you're not putting up with the bullshit anymore. You know what you deserve. But yet and still, being single can be lonely. Being single can be depressing and not fun all the time. We're human. We like companionship. We like to be held, nurtured, loved, caressed. It's in our skin and our DNA. It's how we make the babies. We like passion. Yeah, it's Spirit saying, use this season of stillness, winter, December, January, February, to completion, to detox yourself. Take those spiritual baths. Read a good book. Watch good movies. Eat some popcorn, drink some wine. Go to the gym. Sweat it out. Start eating better. Drinking more water. Chanting. Listening to healing vibrational sounds. You can find the videos on YouTube for any chakra. Breath work, breathing. Praying. Journaling. Detoxing. Getting it all out. All those emotions, all those feelings, all those, get it all out. And give it to the universe. To remold it. To reshape it. To reform it. To transform it. And transmute it into positivity. And return it to you for being obedient. And putting yourself first. That was the lesson. First says, have patience, my love. Rome wasn't built in a day. Give time to manifest and weave your new beginnings, your new realities, that new love you want, that new job, that new home, in that new state, that new car, those new friends, that new tribe family, a mentor, whatever you need. Give it patience because you have some detoxing to do. In the meantime, focus on you. Let Spirit focus on that which you need. When you're ready, Divine Timing, you receive all you desire, all you deserve. Like I said, you went through some devastating tower moments. You may have lost a loved one physically. They may have passed away. A parent, a miscarriage, a spouse. You have lost a job. You've gone through. And you survived because you're strong and you're the best. And now you're growing and thriving and hoping and believing again in a better life. Retreat. Maybe you want to take a vacation to a sunny side during this cold winter season. Maybe you just want to go in solitude and stay in your nestled, quiet home where there's peace and the energy is only you. But you're feeling guilty about walking away and not being available to others. If they love you, they'll wait. You need to heal. You need to get better. You need to be Focus on that. Retreat. Rejuvenate. Renew, restore your energy, your vibe. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. All you gotta do is stay and believe it, manifest it, and settle for nothing less than the best. It's what you deserve. You suffered long enough. You lived on that side of the world. Now, it's time for you to go to the other side of the rainbow, where your pot of gold is, and your king or queen is holding it, serving your favorite recipe, waiting for you. So be ready. This is a season of patience, the season of stillness, the season of retreat, the season of rest. You can continue to create in silence, and then plant those seeds in silence. When spring soon comes, cultivate them, water them, take care of them, and watch them grow. They will sustain you for long term. You focus on you and your wellness. For that artist, that female artist, my sister, if you're out there and you can hear me and somehow, miraculously, this message gets to you. I saw you. I don't know if you saw me. You may be gifted as well. How else could you visit me so vividly in my own home? Get out, my love. You're worried about your image being laughed at and ridiculed by women who said you should never went back. It's going to be worse if you don't get out before the world other than me knows what's really going on. So why wait? They're going to defame your name either way, if you stay or if you go. So your survival should be your priority. Your peace should be your priority. Your safety of you and your children should be your priority. If you haven't gone already and that's why I see you out alone, which possibly could be that you are gone, it's just not public news yet. I'll be watching and waiting and hoping that that is the case. You don't need them. You are the boss. You're the breadwinner. You're the queen. The world loves you. You are supported. Leave that dusty, rusty narcissist where he belongs in hell and reach high. And your true supporters, your fans, will pull you up by the bootstraps, comfort and cover you and protect you from the rest of the devils that look to laugh at your name and your life. You are not famous for staying in something that does not deserve your energy. You're famous because we believe that you're more powerful, confident, and strong enough to get on stage and face the world. Be that person in your private life as well. Thank you for coming to my little message, my reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I kind of like the evenings. Maybe I'll do some more of these. Maybe this is when I should be going live. My birthday soon come next week. Yes. I'll be a whole nother year younger. I ain't claiming that age. I'm youthful, I am playful, I am energetic. I am beautifully me. So I think on my birthday, I may just go live and let Spirit bless me as I come into a new true solar year. I will share the company of others, and we will share energy together. Positivity together. As within, so without, as above, so below. Until we meet again. Until tomorrow's morning light. Sleep well, beloveds. Sleep well. Ashe. And thank you for subscribing, and sharing my video.